Hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I am Olga Vuncina, a certified life coach specialized in personal branding. I help new coaches start their coaching business and start showing up with confidence. So, if you are somewhere around the beginning of your coaching journey, or maybe started off without the guidebook, you are in the right place. I'm so excited to have you here. Okay, so as a new coach, maybe you have finished your trainings and certifications, which is a great achievement, right? I want you to stop for a moment and feel proud of yourself and acknowledge all that you have already done to fulfill your dreams. And now you're at the point where you need to figure out the next chapter, the business part of your story. We all know that in order to be at service and to get paying clients, we need to start showing up. We need marketing and selling, and we need to set up our online presence. But this is where so many coaches get stuck. Where to start? What comes first? What really matters? And what do we actually need to get started? There are so many open questions that create confusion and overwhelm. This is why I have put together this Getting Visible checklist, which includes some of essential tasks that we need, in my opinion, to launch our business. You can download it for free. The list is not complete, of course, but it will give you a framework to focus on and to free yourself from confusion. And so that I don't leave you just with this bare, boring to-do list, let me also point out the three topics that most often freak you out and how to deal with them. And we'll talk about three tips on how to reduce the fear of showing up. Now, for all of those who are not exactly in love with social media, here's the truth. None of us is. But that doesn't mean it's not manageable and that you can figure it out. I have some good news for you. You don't have to be the best educated marketer in the world to actually benefit from them. Good old social media is a great starting point to get your message out, to get yourself visible, to test what works and what converts, to gain this understanding of your own sales process. Use it to learn how to make true, genuine connections with your potential clients. Talk to them and learn from them so you better understand your niche, your ideal client's needs and desires. Once you're good at this, you can leverage more tools that social media can offer. Okay, let's move to the next unpopular topics, content creation. Do you believe that you need to write an ebook right at the beginning or post multiple times a day just for the sake of posting and pleasing algorithms? Maybe give up your privacy and share everything from your personal life in hopes for more eyeballs. It's easy to fall under this impression when you follow standard marketing advice. Now, you can, of course, write a book, but do it for yourself. And for the sake of gaining clarity and words around who do you want to work with? What problems do you solve? What's your approach, your method? Why it works while other standard ways of solving this problem don't? Content creation becomes easier once you have a deeper understanding of people's problems and the way you solve them. That's what people are really interested in. When you address your potential clients' needs and desires, when you are helpful and you offer valuable content, you start building marketing that is based on relationships and that builds rapport and sustains trust. And finally, a word to those who feel overwhelmed with all the tech hype. My advice would be don't overcomplicate with tech tools and software platforms. Keep it simple and most of all, inexpensive. If you're not making at least 2 to 5K a month yet, you don't need funnels, a fancy CRM, email automation, and all the stuff that everyone is trying to sell you. Don't get me wrong, those are fantastic tools, but only when the time is right. Okay, now let's get to the fear of showing up. I want you to stop for a moment and think of it. Where is this fear coming from? Why do you feel like an imposter? What blocks your communication? There are certain aspects that can make marketing of a coaching business a little bit tricky, let's say. Coaching is a relatively new profession. And when you say, I'm a life coach, or something like that, people often don't know what that is. The same thing happens when you say, I'll help you with your mindset, or you need to set boundaries, or why don't you become the best version of yourself? Well, our coach brains are full of those words and expressions of transformation, but people just don't get it. They don't know those concepts, so they don't know what you're talking about. Another thing is that every coaching business is unique. Every coach builds her coaching on a totally different background. Otherwise, is really unique mixture or compilation of different skills, knowledge, experience, tools, passions, all powered up with enthusiasm to help. But you need to put all that into words. And most importantly, selling coaching is not the same as selling products or services. You are selling you in the form of a personal brand. And people are buying you, your energy, your certainty, your belief in them. And that can feel vulnerable. So, first of all, what I really believe is that you need clarity and words around who you are, what you do, and how you help. Those are the core brand messages. And if you can't easily answer those simple and basic questions, chances are that you feel very uncertain. Your brand is so much more than only the visuals, like brand name, logo, fonts. It's your purpose, your story, your essence. It's about creating a genuine connections. And it's about how you make people feel. I want you to remember when you have no message, you have no certainty. And without certainty, you don't show up. Next, I want you to think of your method that you use to solve a specific problem. Why did you start your coaching journey in the first place? Do you have a better alternative to existing or traditional or maybe established ways of solving this problem? When you use your coaching tools and skills and pair them with your experience, you create a unique process that is new, fresh, innovative, powerful, unconventional. Maybe something that everybody needs, but nobody talks about. This is your intellectual property. Learn to put it into words because that is what sets you apart from everybody else. And the last point would be follow your intuition and go deeper for so long that you really build this feeling of integrity, ownership, and competency. When you're not afraid to do things in your own way, you feel comfortable. You show up as genuinely you, which ultimately allows you to build the business that you love. Now, to summarize it, I would say that there is no waste if you throw out the window the standard marketing rule book for a while. Be yourself, use your voice, express what you're passionate about, and create inventive, easy ways for potential clients to access to you and to your magic. And here is my last piece of advice. Don't try to figure it out all on your own. Chances are that maybe you don't know what you don't know. Besides, you always pay the price, one way or another, be it in your time or in money. So, which one do you prefer? And which one do you have more of? You can have my help. When we work together, we first focus on crafting your core brand messages so you can always tell with full blown confidence who you are, what you do, and how you help. Next, we make sure you love your offer and that you feel certainty in your bones that you can help your people when saying it out loud. Then, and only then, we move forward and look for most effective ways for you to start showing up and marketing yourself. Book a free call with me and let's discuss where you have got stuck and what we can do to move you forward. Or you can visit my website, olgawantina.com, to explore more ways of working with me. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm wishing you all the success on your coaching journey, and I can't wait to chat with you on our free call. Thank you and take care. Bye.